Yeah, well.
As soon as we go over there and we're in one of those glass studios, everything's glass.
Hey, so we got dumped by CBS by K-Rock, and they started their pop station yesterday.
Oh, did they? I didn't hear.
And a lot of people.
Grapes.
You want to eat grapes, and we'll do this after the break.
No, that's okay.
A lot of people have had.
Why don't you eat yogurt?
Huh? I don't do that anymore.
I know. I just
I
started.
really don't. I realize that it's annoying, so I just like do it on the side.
All right, in 12 years, you could yell at me.
Whatever.
Come on, I'm fucking around. You're in a bad fucking mood.
I told you I
know,
been in a
but
bad
don't let
mood
it
for
affect
3
the
days.
fucking show. You're in a bad
Has
fucking
it?
mood.
Has it the last 2 days?
Yes, it has.
No, it hasn't.
You've been in a cranky fucking mood. I understand we've been fired from fucking CBS and shit, but let me tell you something. I'm not the only one that notices. You're in a cranky fucking mood. Everyone's noticed.
Do you want me to start talking about what people notice about you? Leave it alone.
Yeah, tell me. Go
leave
ahead.
it alone.
Tell me what people notice about me.
Leave it alone.
I'm not leaving anything alone.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Be honest. What happened?
You had a lot of moments over the last few years. Leave it alone. Seriously.
How did I have moments over the years?
Leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Why leave it alone?
It was a little
I made
thing.
a fucking joke. It's a joke. It's a funny show.
I didn't go for the joke today. That's all.
You're
Leave it
fucking
alone.
making faces at me.
Leave it alone.
I don't need faces.
Leave it alone. Seriously.
I'm not going to leave it alone. You didn't leave it alone. You're the one that made the fucking face when I'm making jokes. It's self-deprecating humor. We do it all the time. We goof on each other.
I didn't go for the grape joke. Big fucking deal. If you want, big deal. Just leave it alone.
I made a joke that for 12 fucking years you rattled your spoon in the yogurt. It was funny. It became a bit with the fucking audience. They understand exactly what the fuck we're talking about.
Leave it alone.
Leave it the fuck alone.
Leave it alone.
Holy shit.
Just because you're really into doing the show again, leave it alone. Seriously.
Really into doing the show again, as opposed to when I wasn't into doing the show.
You said people are talking. I mean, if you want to talk about people talking,
just
leave it alone.
All right, we'll talk about what Chris Oliveira, how he told me how you were a lazy fuck and didn't want to do sponsors. You didn't want to go to sponsor meetings. That was part of the problem. That it was always Opie yelling about how, I won't go to a sponsor meeting. Fuck them. Have them come over here. And the reason Danny Bonaducci is still in Philly is because the guy apparently, even though he's got shit ratings, works his balls off and goes to every fucking meeting he's told to go to.
We went to every meeting.
We did.
Yeah.
I think I sat in that fucking room a lot more than you did.
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
Who went to every Apple fucking meeting?
That was your thing.
My thing. You were supposed to be there. You know they just wanted to look at our fucking stupid faces.
You want to compare that shit? Stop.
You know they just wanted to look at our stupid. I'm just bringing shit up. I'm bringing shit up.
Stop. You want to compare stuff. That's ridiculous.
You know how much passive-aggressively threw that I wasn't interested in doing the show for some set period of time that you fucking did.
Because you said people have noticed. And,
Who noticed? Who noticed?
I'm just saying.
Give me a fucking name.
I'm just saying it works both ways.
Give me a name. Who noticed?
It works both ways.
Who noticed I went through a period where I didn't want to do the show?
It works
was
both
that
ways.
Opie's interpretation during one of your miserable phases that I didn't want to do the fucking show?
Don't worry, dude. This will be over soon. You go your way, I go mine. Trust
See,
me.
that would...
Trust me.
I could bring up the fact that you've mentioned that 80 fucking times in the past couple of months. Because that people have noticed, too. Hey, how come Opie keeps bringing that up?
Because that's really going to happen.
Why?
Because it's just time.
Why is it time?
Because we've done everything.
We've done everything?
Great radio. But it's time maybe to move on to some new challenges.
Is it?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Well, you brought it up enough times.
I think so.
Perhaps you want to.
And it has nothing to do with...
I actually enjoy coming in here and doing a show on a daily basis. I don't bitch about every fucking, everything that goes on. I try to keep it fucking light.
When you're... dude,
when I'm what? When I'm what?
When you're not distracted by Pal Talk, your phone.
Distracted?
When
I'm fucking doing that. I'm reading Pal Talk. I get lines off of it.
When you've missed a lot of shows.
Missed a lot of shows.
Dude,
I love a
you
count.
You missed a lot of shows.
Yeah, when I'm sick.
Sick, out on a date, all sorts of fun stuff. Playing in poker tournaments that were more important than the show. I mean, stop.
Holy shit! Who fucking took off Monday to do what? What'd you do?
Personal day.
What's a personal day?
You're allowed
you
to take
took
a
off.
personal
What'd you
day.
do? What'd you do? What was so important? What was more important than the show?
What I did, Anthony, was I went down to Philly to celebrate my father-in-law's 50th anniversary.
That's so important.
And I went to a benefit for a cop who was shot and killed.
Oh,
and I took a personal day, and I openly said it was a personal day, that I needed a day off, because the big party was Friday, but we had to do a gig at Comics for the Funniest Listener, and you couldn't be there because you were sick.
Yeah, I was sick.
I didn't want to be there because I had something really important to do. You could have got your ass there. Trust me.
Holy fuck you, man. I couldn't have gotten there. I was sick.
You could have got there. You asked me, so I'm telling you.
I was fucking sick. Who are you to tell me I could have gotten there?
You could have got there.
Yeah, sure I could have.
I was the one that really needed the day off.
I was in bed. Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I was fucking sick. I had a fever and the flu.
Great.
Yeah. I was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the one that's always saying you shouldn't come in sick anyway? It gets you sick. But you're sick every day. Every day we got to hear about how it's another fucking problem you got.
I'm not sick every day.
Every day? What did you just tell me today? I think I'm getting sick. I think I'm getting sick. Do you realize every day you say you're sick or your back hurts or something?
Stop doing this. I don't
Why?
care. I could go do something else.
No, you couldn't.
I certainly
For this?
I could do something else tomorrow.
What?
Do another radio show, whatever.
Good.
Or sit out a year. I don't care.
Really?
Yes.
You're going to spin records again?
Oh, you're going to make fun of me?
No, I'm not making fun of it.
Like I didn't,
making fun of me. At least I'm not saying you didn't fucking want to do the show.
Like I wasn't successful on my own. I'm only successful if I spin records.
Did I fucking say that? I'm saying
my whole problem with you is very simple. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. But we're moving in extremely different directions, and it is going to be close to time to move on. That's all.
You know something? I've always come in here.
Dude, you went through a period that you were not into the show as well.
Not into the show.
And for you to sit here and deny that is ridiculous.
I'd love for somebody to identify that.
And if you want to really talk about how many days I took off compared to you, it's not even comparable. You got to take the wedding out of it because that's once in a lifetime thing. But all of a sudden you decided that you had to be in a poker tournament for 2 days and you missed the radio show. There was no reason to be in a poker tournament for 2 days.
It was a personal day.
You didn't work it that way. You was like, oh, I'm down here in Atlantic. We didn't even know you weren't going to be doing the show until last minute. That's the difference. When I say that I'm taking a personal day on a Tuesday for the following Monday, yeah, that's setting up a personal day. But when you sit at home and wonder, well, is Anthony coming back to Atlantic City to do the radio show the next day? That is much, much different. Much different.
Well, that's because I just
and then when you went on the day with Jill, which turned out to be really good radio. But we didn't know you weren't coming in the next day until literally hours before you weren't there. That's the difference. Yes.
Okay. There's two.
Whatever. I don't need to snip back and forth. I'm going to defend myself.
Let me start where we were instead of where we ended up. You got snippy at a fucking joke I made.
Yeah, because I told you Monday or Tuesday that this whole losing a massive part of our audience is really frustrating. And I even said, look, I have to work through this emotion and get back to a place where I need to be. I'm not okay with what happened. I'm not okay with what happened.
You think I am? Do you think I am?
I'm not saying you are, but I explained to you why I might be snippy and a little on edge. I'm really frustrated and really pissed off at what happened.
No shit.
And how we were treated.
Exactly.
Okay?
Well, that's something we can agree on. But when we sit in here and I'm making the same jokes that I make.
But to take the lame shots with Chris Olivero and stuff, I could go down that road with people and stuff too.
Really?
Yes, I can.
Mm-hmm.
I got phone calls. Wow, Anthony was out today. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, the out thing. Okay, wow.
There was a lot of Anthony is outs.
Yeah,
and there were last minute outs.
Yeah, they started harping on.
I've never called you last minute and said, guess what, I'm not going to make the show. Never. It was always in advance, like, guess what, I'm not going to be here.
Well, that's
when I get married, I'm not going to get
suit,
here.
I guess.
When I take a personal day, all that stuff.
Well, that's your strong suit. I guess it's one of my weaknesses that I took off a couple of days without mentioning.
It was more than a couple of days.
That I was going to be off.
It was more than a couple of days.
Well, what am I going to say about that?
And you're on edge too, because my little like thing about the yogurt and grapes got you, all fucking pissed off
Because
too,
you
so.
fucking made a pissy face at me. That pissy face is more annoying than you saying something.
Well,
It is.
What am I gonna do? I'm trying to hold back and not go after you like you're going after me. Trust me.
I'm not. But
All right?
no, trust me.
We did very well for ourselves. We've done it for 14 years. It might be time to move on before it gets ugly. I don't want to get ugly with you. I got a great living because of doing radio with you.
Sure.
Absolutely. And you got a great living for doing radio with me.
Of course. Not denying it.
So I'd rather like just split the show or something than start getting all ugly.
Then why'd you make a face?
It was a lousy face that I've done a million times. It's a bunch of things.
No, I
you
know
do
that face.
that you do that could have set me off easily.
I know that face.
So you finally hate the face. Great.
No, I know that face means that you're pissed, and that was a joke. It was a legitimate fucking radio listener understands this bit joke. It wasn't a personal jab at you. What you did to me was a personal jab because the listeners didn't see the face.
All right, so
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
it sets you off because this
did.
is a lot deeper than dumb yogurt and dumb grapes.
It did because it was a no. It's what it is.
It's a lot.
It was
no. It's a lot deeper than that. A stupid face or you making fun of my yogurt. It's a deeper thing.
It built up.
Let's at least be honest.
It's
with each
built
other.
up.
We're extremely different people going in different directions. You don't understand me. I don't understand you, which is fine. I mean, at times it makes for good radio, but. Long term, I don't know if it's going to be healthy, and I don't want to. I don't want to get ugly and start fucking attacking you. That's why I'm holding back. I'd rather like just fucking
holding.
I'd rather figure out an exit strategy and figure out what happens next. To be honest with you.
All right, write out our contract and then fuck it.
A year and a
That's
half.
what we got.
Year and a half.
Can I take a year and a half?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to make the face.
See that passive aggressive bullshit?
Oh, okay.
It is. What would you call that? What would you call that?
That was a
That's
joke.
a snide, smart ass fucking
No, that was a
remark.
little joke, actually.
All right, then I'm wrong.
That was a little joke.
Then I'm wrong.
About the face, by the way.
Okay.
That was a little joke.
All right. That was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take a break so we could eat.
My stomach hurts.
Nice.
Up.
Whatever.
Everyone's all scared. Look at them. Please.
Yes, you rock.
Want to do some South Park audio? Let me see it.
Oh, God.
No. I don't trust you with it. It's really good.
Ooh. South Park audio.
Yes.
He's shaking. His hand is
Look
shaking.
at him. Put
You
your hand out.
nervous fruit.
Put your hand straight out.
Two men up.
Oh, fuck.
Two men are fucking arguing. Act like you have a fucking set of balls.
Why did you just lick me?
I didn't lick you. I smelled you.
Yeah. Because you're dripping gravy. You're delicious.
And by the way, Danny suggested the stomach hurts line. Had it killed, I would have kept it.
Bad time for it. Look, you're feeling the same stuff I am. It's obvious, so.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, so?
I'm pissed.
Guess what? And it works both ways. There's things you do I'm not happy with either, okay? And I'll just keep it at that.
I'm pissed
I don't
at the
really
situation.
I don't really want it to get ugly, but look,
You don't think I
there's
know
things-
exactly-
There's things that I do. I'm not stupid that you don't like. Guess what? It works the other way pretty much equally. Pretty much equally.
What do you think? I think I'm perfect and that
Pretty
people
much
aren't
equally,
annoyed with
okay?
certain things I do?
But
of
I'm not going to
course.
pick apart and name names like you did. I think that's pretty fucking lame. I trust me, the stuff that they say about me, trust me, there's people that are saying stuff about you. I'll just keep it at that.
I know what people say
right?
about me. I know what people say about me.
I mean, to bring up I don't go to salesmen, I do a lot of bullshit behind the scenes all the fucking time. So that was pretty fucking lame.
It wasn't fucking lame.
It was lame,
It
dude.
was being open and honest about certain fucking things that you do that was pissing me off. And the face
so we're
thing
not
brought
back,
it out.
So we're not back in Philly because of me? Really?
What?
So we didn't get back on in Philly because of me.
I didn't say that.
You sort of suggested that, didn't
What?
you?
When?
What'd you say about Philly?
I didn't mention Philly.
Yeah, you did. You said...
No, I didn't.
You certainly did mention Philly.
I mentioned sponsor meetings.
In Philly.
No, I did not mention
There was a
Philly at all.
mention in there.
No, I did not mention Philly.
Did he mention Philly, Jimmy?
I think so, but I don't remember.
What did I